Last we left off, this I don't know the word for you guys. Unlikely group, that's the word I was looking for. Met
This unlikely band of misfits.
Oh yeah. Met in Ilima's Milk Bar. A bar in Hylia City where you all stayed for the night. But until you were trapped in a room, exiting that room after eating some breakfast for some of you, you found that Ilima was gone. But found that there was a hatch to a dungeon beneath her main room, which led you into a basement where you fought some spiders. You came out, you fought some skeletons, you got a key, you solved and exorcised a ghost, you killed a fucking mushroom, and you went and fell into some water. And you're continuing down into the basement of the Undercity dungeon.
Game mother question.
Yeah, yes.
This room that we're in,
Yes.
did this room count as us taking like a short or long rest or anything like that?
I am starting exactly where we left off.
Okay,
So if you wanted to take a 10-minute break, now would be a good time. However, when we left off, Jermison did say he's gonna open the chest that is under the water.
That is true.
So Jermison, go ahead and click on the chest. Double click it.
Ah, here we go. Jermison with a flourish throws open the lid with no regard for whether or not it could be a minute.
The chest is underwater.
Well, I know that. I know that.
You just it just fills with water. Like, oh fuck.
And the air bladder that's in it just like floats out.
Yeah, so floating out of it are these 4 sacks, these red sacks, as well as a like a brownish vest.
Okay.
And then still in the chest is a potion with red liquid inside of it, as well as a few rupees.
Okay. Jermison is going to pocket the potion and the silver pieces. Or excuse me, the rupees.
You can call them what they are.
Okay. Hold on, put the sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I didn't comment. Alright, anyway. I muted it and everything. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So... How do I loot this?
I think if you open your inventory, you can just drag it from your inventory, from it into your inventory. I believe.
Ah, yes, you are correct. Okay, and he's just gonna scoop up everything. He's gonna take the buoyancy vest too.
Fair enough.
All right. And then he turns around and is like, "Well, other than these weird sacks, there really wasn't anything in there." And he
You're encumbered
he's,
now.
he's holding them all in his arms.
You're encumbered. Yeah.
Where did my icon go?
Should still be there.
It's not showing up on my screen.
I see you moving around.
I see the moving around. I see the circle for light, but I don't see like the icon.
Oh, sometimes that happens. You might need to reload your page.
I'll do that later. Maybe it'll fix this up when we transition to a different scene.
Maybe.
All right. So Jermison, he comes back a land and he Oh, there we go. It reappeared. And
Oh,
he
it's because you were
drops.
encumbered.
Oh, okay. And he drops 3 of the 4 air bladders onto the ground in front of him.
Okay. So there are just these like red sacks on the ground in front of you guys now.
He also drops one of the buoyancy vests too, because he doesn't need two of them.
Sure.
So
I
there's
think you
this-
can actually air
it on.
bladder. You can put it on the ground. Yeah. What the fuck?
Huh.
You know what? I'm
Oh,
just
you put
gonna-
it in my inventory.
I don't know how. But
I'll just delete it out of my inventory.
so
Here, I'll move out of the way so you can put it on the ground right there.
air bladder.
That thing's huge.
It should not be that big. But there are 3 of them on the ground.
I would like to pick one up.
Sure, click it.
Not close enough to pick up.
Stand on top of it. There you go.
And bladder.
I'll just put it in whoever else's inventories wants to take one.
Yeah, I guess I'll take one.
All right.
I guess I'll
Here you
take
go.
one as well.
Okay.
I also dropped one of the buoyancy vests on the ground too, because there's 2 of them.
There was.
So Jermison still has one. He dropped the other one on the ground.
The buoyancy vest is it's just a vest that makes you buoyant.
Hell,
It's
yeah.
like, I'm a bird. Shouldn't I be buoyant already?
I'm a fish.
Yeah, like
This
the
is useless to
two,
me.
the two
Two of you are
fish should kind of
fish.
like.
One of you is a
whatever.
buoyant bird. I guess there's the Twilight Imp who's never seen water in their entire life know how to swim.
Who's currently standing about
Just imagining her with
knee
like, a
hie in water.
floaty.
Little floaties on my biceps, and I'm so mad about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like about to burst with goblin energy.
Well, I think she'd seen water. She's definitely seen water before, so I don't think this isn't. She's probably mad that she's wet, but like nothing too. I don't know. She's chilling. She's seen water before. She's taking a bath. Damn. You saying I stink? You saying she stink, Gravity? Huh? Damn. I see how.
I didn't say that. Hazu said that you were the one in the water, not me.
You are standing in
No.
water.
You said how does the little Twilight feel after seeing water for the first time? Is that not you, Gravity?
That was you.
There.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't
I
say
got
that.
the audio recording.
We got the audio recording.
I
right here.
said, would the Twilight, who's probably never seen water in their entire life, know how to swim?
That sounds like the same
Oh,
thing.
well, I mean that still implies I've never seen water before, which implies that you say my pussy stank. I see how it is. Gravity. I see how it is. No, I get it. I get it. I understand.
Well,
I really
it fits.
understand. You know, I understand. I get it.
Who wants the second
We're like
buoyancy
three
vest?
times.
Who wants the
Illuminati.
fucking buoyancy vest? It just makes it so you float a bit better, okay?
Well, I mean, apparently I've just never seen water before in my life, so I just wouldn't even know what the use for it would
thinking
be.
back to Twilight Princess,
Oh,
and I don't
dee
ever
dee
remember
dee
seeing a
dee
body of
dee
water
dee
while
dee
being in the
dee
Twilight
dee
Room.
You don't-
That's all I'm saying.
How do they survive there?
I don't know.
Do they not drink
Twilight are
water?
different from Hylians. They don't. I don't think they need water. They're like shadow creatures.
I think they still need like basic necessities.
You don't know that.
Do you?
No, but do
Well,
you? Exactly.
so stand still.
You know
No,
what?
I
Who wants the fucking vest?
I will consult the archives right now.
Let me look up the wiki.
wiki.
I'm worried about we're gonna get stuck on an encounter now. We're stuck on who wants the voice.
Man.
Fucking
I'll
Tego-
take a fucking buoyancy vest.
Okay. I'm giving the buoyancy vest to you. There
Thank
you go.
Actually, search some Twilight from Star Wars. My bad. Wrong creatures.
Look up Star Wars.
Yeah, I looked up Twilight.
They definitely require water. So, are you guys want to take like a 10 minute break?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Jermison, who probably soaked in water, wants to dry off a little bit
All right.
before continuing on.
I'd like to walk up to the old man afterwards.
Okay.
I want to get in the water.
I forgot how to move myself again. Also, it says game pause at the bottom.
Jermison like comedically like starts wringing out his shirt, and he's like, "Can we take like a 10-minute breather really quick? I didn't mind doing that. We can just catch our breath for a little bit after falling." And he looks up the hole, and he's like, "A distance."
8 feet.
How long has it been since we entered the dungeon?
Since you entered the dungeon?
Yeah.
Probably been like. Jermison pulls out
Good.
like his sundial on his arm. We've been out here for 15 minutes.
About 15, 20 minutes, I'd say.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot that happened so fast.
That's
Holy
a lot
shit.
of minutes.
Well, I don't know what it is for Pathfinder, but in D&D, combat's only 6 seconds.
Yeah,
Like,
combat
around-
rounds are 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, Orn is probably pacing like, who can catch their breath down here? There's no air.
Then how are you talking? No, okay.
I will fight.
Meanwhile, Jermison's like taking off his boot and he's shaking water out of it. on the mat.
When? Cordelia, you wanted to approach the old man, right?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Okay, let me put my paintbrush down real quick.
Old man.
Me?
Walk
Oh.
towards the bird.
Oh,
The
the bird's
burb.
the old man. That's right.
Burb.
Excuse me. As I kind of like yell into the direction of, because you're
Wait,
pacing.
Just fine. What?
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah,
There's no air down here. There's no weather down here. You can't see anything. Who would enjoy being underground for an amount of time against their will? And we were locked in the tavern, and there's no explanation on that. And I believe as soon as we can get out of here, the better.
Jerma chimes in. Yeah, whatever happened to Talma? Is
Elima?
that the barkeep's name? Talima?
Elima. You literally just took Talma
Elima.
from Twilight Princess. Like that is
I got Twilight Princess.
Got murder on my mind.
Whatever happened to the innkeep? She locked us in a room, and he takes his upper boot off and shaking it. And he's as he's shaking, he's like, and then she just like disappeared.
Didn't she run out of the
I don't know. I
building?
didn't hear any running, but then again, I wasn't exactly paying attention. Somebody was asking for my bread, and he shoots a look over at Tego.
Oh wait,
Still don't know
no.
your
Listening.
names.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Jermison knows Cordelia, Malo,
Malos.
and Tego's name.
That's
He
true.
does,
Going Malo.
does not. He pretends to know Orin's name, and he's got no idea what Isla's name is, or who
I
Isla.
was gonna
Isla.
ask the bird
ahead.
old man. By the way, what should I call you besides old man? Of course.
Jerma's like shooting a side eye, like listen intently.
Orn looks Cordelia up and down and is debating, and eventually decides like, yeah, I can respect her. She also wields the storm, and you can call me Orn.
Corn. Okay.
God,
That's a fun name. I love corn.
Orn. And
I
you
think she said
endure
Orn.
companion.
What was that?
I think
What-
she said
what's-
Orn.
Corn.
Orn.
Oh,
Corn?
Yeah, yeah.
Right that,
Wait,
right that.
corn, you said?
yes, Orn. Not
That's
corn. Orn.
Aw, corn would sound cooler.
Orn of Rito's post.
I
Of
see.
the mountain. Of the storm. Of
Get a lot of
18
names.
monikers.
Oh, that's a lot of
Yeah.
elves.
well, when you get old like me, you get a lot of nicknames.
What was your first nickname?
Corn.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, what was your second nickname?
I also don't want to talk about it.
Okay, what
Okay, is
about
there any
the third
nickname
one?
you can give us?
I was ridiculed a lot when I was younger. Let's leave it at
Okay,
that.
fair enough, fair enough. I like Orin anyways.
Mm,
Yeah, I like old man.
acceptable.
Yippee.
I am old.
I'm just now taking the loot
Wait.
off, or his guitar off his
How
back and
old
now
are you?
shaking the water out of it.
To we decide? Because
It's
Rita
on your
doesn't
character
live as
sheet.
where's that?
I don't know that age.
Double click your token.
He's 32.
32?
It's like
Old
middle
for
age
Rita?
for Rita.
Oh, okay,
Damn.
okay.
32 moons old.
Sons. Moons would be a lot younger.
You're 32 days old.
I forgot that I put for
32.
nationality Boston.
That's-
I forgot I put Boston.
What of you and your companion? What should we call you?
Oh, well, I'm Cordelia, and you can introduce yourself.
Sorry, my dog was barking. I am Malos.
Mm,
I like Stinky.
She is a noble of a Zora family. And as of right now, we're just kind of on a, I guess, coming of age adventure.
Even though I don't need Mallows, I am perfectly capable of handling things myself.
You ran away as soon as you saw the first spider. After
It
shooting your lightning.
was ugly and scary. What else did you want me to do?
You almost overslept this morning.
And that's because I was tired.
I don't even remember why you were tired the night before. That's how much happens around you. Anyways, I am her overseer. I'm just here to make sure that she doesn't make any sort of mistake.
I don't make any mistakes. I'm incapable of making mistakes.
You accidentally called him Corn instead of Orin.
This corn sounded cool.
we all make
Sure.
mistakes.
Jermison was saying he was pointing at Tego, and he's like, "Your name was," and he's just snapping his fingers. It's like, "I was Fuego, right?" And he's like, "Yeah,
Tego.
that's all he."
It is Tego.
There you go. That's right.
Certainly know how to eat your vegetables.
What? Huh?
I'm so confused.
I was
He's, like,
waiting for
muttering
someone
to
to respond
himself,
to
like-
this.
He's like muttering to himself about it.
Oh. The old man's gone delusional. He's going insane. He's hearing the voices.
No, that's the problem. There are no voices down here. I should be hearing voices, but they're not.
The old man is scary.
I'm gonna walk up to Tego and be like, Tego, my big friend, why do you wear a hood? We're like underground. It's not sunny anywhere.
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, that.
What she said.
I'm sorry.
I look over.
Old-fashioned.
I look down and over at Cordelia. Is being like, really?
He's cool and edgy.
Now, everybody's got their secrets. As he's now shaking the water out of his overcoat. To shake the water out of everything.
That
He's
was
just
knee
smacking
deep
it against
water.
the
How
floor.
did you get so much water?
Listen, you not see the chest over there, and he points vaguely off into the darkness as he's not looking in that direction at all. It was under the water. I had to get it somehow.
Why didn't you bring the chest above the water?
Well, I didn't know how heavy it was gonna be.
Did you try to lift it?
No. Why lift it when I could have just opened it up? Problem solved. And he points at his head. Huh?
I'm just gonna look at you in confusion.
Anyways, Jermison puts back on his shoes and he looks towards the only exit in this cave. And he's like, right. Well then, everybody good to continue on?
Did we want to do some treat wounds before we went on?
Well, that's probably a good.
Oh, that's a good point.
Imagine being hurt. Couldn't be. Oh fuck!
High
I've
five.
got max
Do
HP.
that
So.
last time?
I don't believe you did. We talked about it, but we didn't do it.
I think, well, we can actually check the log. We can see that Orn did a treat wounds spell last time.
We clicked it to read it,
Oh.
but we did not do
Never
it
mind.
yet.
Oh, my bad. I remember getting healed, though, because I'm at full HP.
I'm pretty sure we healed last time.
Yeah.
I
I think we
believe
healed
Orin. I
during
think
combat.
you casted your heal spell, Orin.
Yeah.
But treat wounds is an action.
Does anyone
Mm.
need it?
Well, Isla's at an amount of HP, but I'm trying to remember how to pull up off the top of my head.
Just double click your token on the battle map.
That'll do it. I am 10 out of 16. So I mean, I
Why
could
wouldn't
probably
you
do
heal?
it.
So Isla is visibly still bleeding from her ears, I will say.
Oh yeah, that hurt. That shit hurted. I forgot.
Alright.
So now we know everybody's name but Isla.
Yay! Is there a way to
I'll-
make her talk that isn't
I will-
characteristic? I don't know.
You should clean
I'll
your
treat-
ears.
I'll treat your wounds in exchange for a name.
Yeah. Isla,
I'm thinking. I'm thinking with my big fat brain.
big fat brain.
Orin will remember that.
And everyone else has introduced themselves.
She's definitely grumbling and mumbling about it. She's not happy.
He cracks a smile and treats her wounds anyway, because he doesn't actually really care if she introduces herself or not. He just thought it was a funny joke.
Yeah, Orin, you can click in the chat. It says the treat wounds with like the little brackets with the slash, and that will bring, or not the brackets, but like the arrows.
Yeah.
While you have Isla clicked, you can press that, and it will open up the.
Isla, click the Isla.
Maybe just click yourself. Just click yourself instead,
Okay.
and then just press treat wounds. So normal trained DC 15.
Wow.
A nat
Good job,
one.
Warren.
Do you want? Was you? I believe that damages her.
I was about to say that does, at least in DG.
No, it does,
Damn.
because you critically failed. Do you want to hero point that?
Can I try? I'm
Warren's
trained in
mad
medicine.
because you didn't say the name.
Can I try?
How much would it? Wait. How much would it damage her for?
2 damage.
Okay, if it's for a bit, I'm okay with it, but she will not be happy about it.
That
I'm
will
trying-
take her to that. By the way, that will take her to about half health. So,
I mean,
I forgive you, but Isla won't. I am trying very hard to make sure that I am acting in character, and I apologize
okay.
for problems.
if I do this for the bit, can I do another treat wounds after?
no, she is immune
No,
to it for
okay.
the rest of the day.
Then I will. I'll do the hero point.
Okay. So
do
just
I use
just
it?
simply right click on hero points. So hero points, right
Okay.
click, and then just click on yourself. Treat wounds again. We're just completely re-rolling it. Yeah, if you treat wounds someone, it is done.
Okay, that's
So there's a
pretty good
success, and Isla, you can heal in chat. See how it says healing roll, treat wounds? You can click
just hit
heal.
Cool.
Okay.
That's better.
All right.
Anything you'd like to say, Isla?
Why do you even care about the name? What does it matter?
It is simply just something to call you that is not something potentially offensive to you. But I also don't care that much. Any like ruffles her hair and just like, yeah, you can keep your secrets. I don't care. All I care is let me get out of here.
I respect that. It's Isla.
Why am I?
What?
I apparently used my number pad. So my V2 model was emoting.
Second question. What race are you?
What are your people?
Who are you?
Who are you?
So yeah, no one would have ever seen anyone that looked any
No.
Twilight yet at all, right?
No.
Nope.
How would a Twilight describe themselves? Like I've never even thought about that. Like how would
They would probably say
I'm a
like,
shadow being.
we're-
I'm a person from the
I am
Twilight
from the realm of Twilight. or
something like that.
I am from the realm that.
I'm a
comes
woman of the
before
night.
morn.
Oh wow.
No,
No, no,
Hazu,
no.
that's not what you think it means.
I know what it means.
And like Twilight know that that other Twilight aren't in this world. Like
Yes.
they're
May I
aware.
ask
Okay.
what does Woman of the Night mean?
I am a
A
being that
prostitute.
exists after the morn. before-
Oh, okay.
Would Orn has read a lot of books. Would a recall knowledge give me anything on the?
You could definitely try a recall knowledge, yeah.
Okay.
I would say as of for recall knowledges, let me see which ones there are.
That just dumps that in there.
Ooh. Under actions, you should be able to just click one of
Oh,
the...
and then you like pick one. I see. I
Yeah.
see.
I think because it's not something you had like actually observed in nature, that it would either
Yeah.
that occultism or academia.
They're the same. Good job, Orn. Good job.
I am gonna give you a hero point for using recall knowledge, just to begin with. So go ahead and take that hero point. But without her actually, I mean, Lily, you didn't, or Isla didn't say anything, right?
Yeah, no, she hasn't responded yet.
Yeah.
I have something to say. Like
Just-
I have she can respond. Like she's
Just
not
based
gonna
off
ignore it.
looking at her, nothing in your readings. I mean, your books were fairly old as well.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Isla.
I'm not putting around here, and that's all I really care about talking about. Or sorry, that's all I care to talk about.
Orn opens his mouth and then closes it and then opens it again in the thought and closes it and shakes his head and he's like, that's fine.
I'll walk up and say, we all have our secrets.
I imagine the one part from One Punch Man where he points at whatever the fucking whatever her name is, the green bitch, and
Who's
it's like,
the
what's with the
small
sassy
lost
lost
child?
child?
Yeah.
And she's just like,
What a
she's
sassy
just-
lost child.
Yeah, that is the thought I just had. She would just give him like a stinky look and then just like not say anything, which is a constant I notice.
Stinky.
Stinky, stinky.
Well, all right. Now that you all know each other's names, and if you used any focus points, you get your focus points back.
Oh, do I get mine back?
Because I'm going to say that you guys could have taken that time to refocus. Refocusing typically does take its own thing, but it takes 10 minutes. Just from here on out, if you have focus points, if you guys are going to take a little 10-minute break, just say, I'm going to refocus while we're doing other stuff. And I'll say, okay.
Mhm.
Alright, sounds good.
Time to move forward.
Well, Jermison is now standing towards the exit of this cave, and he's peering down into it. And, I guess Jermison's gonna make a perception check to see if he notices anything immediately through this entrance.
Go ahead and make that perception check for me, Jermis.
Alright. A 15 plus 6, that's 21.
With your limited human eyesight, not particularly. No, it's just more stone.
Alright, so he doesn't notice any traps, any screaming mushroom creatures. Not immediately. at least.
Not in your current view.
Alright.
No.
Well, he's gonna call back to the group. He's like, alright, it looks like at least the entrance into this next room is pretty clear. And he's gonna put his money where his mouth is. He's gonna walk up to here.
Yeah.
And
Walking
then he's
out.
gonna peer around the corner.
Yeah, kind of walking out, peering around the corner. You immediately see a chest on the opposite wall. And then
money.
it stops. But the wall does stop there, but it continues to the right from where you are standing, which would be
Well-
left looking on the map.
Alright. So, people can go past Jermison, by the way. He's just
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
You don't all have to corner around him. Jermison has decided that he's actually a little more interested in what's going on in this direction. I'm just gonna move him over there so you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
In that direction, rather than what's over the chest. Actually, wait, I forgot. I can just click and hold.
Yep.
I forgot about that. My bad. But yeah, no, he's a little more interested in over there than he is in the chest. Also, he's a little chonky right now. He doesn't really know if he wants to pick up anything more.
Well, the rest of you also see this chest in the corner of the caved out area, which a good thing to point out, these have transitioned from more of a planned out area to this is an actual cave now. Like this is naturally occurring.
This is
Ooh,
natural.
a chest.
At least some of this is natural.
I'm gonna run towards the chest.
All right, move yourself towards the
have to
chest.
stop you now.
What did you say to run?
Chest is down here.
I like to
But-
imagine Malos has put his arm out to catch Cordelia, and she's already rushed past him.
Double click on the chest if you want to open it.
Oh fuck.
As Malos kind of
Ooh.
reaches out, but she's already going. Cordelia shoves the chest open. Oh,
Fun. I like
you
this
see
stuff.
what's in that chest.
There's silver pieces, a shielding salve, and an elixir of life miner, along with an air bladder.
2 air bladders.
Oh, I can't
And
count.
2 elixirs of life.
Mine?
Mine?
I'll slowly
Mine.
walk over to her.
Mine?
Like, Cordelia, you have to be more careful when you
Mine?
approach things like this.
Nothing happened,
It could have been trapped, is all I'm saying.
but it wasn't.
Be grateful that it wasn't. Just be more careful, please.
Yeah. Grateful, schmateful.
I'm grateful
know,
for these items.
Yeah. And I walk back up to go with the group.
All right.
Warren has a concern.
What is Orin's concern?
Warren's concern is that we are underneath an area. We are encountered water, and there are air bladders and items that will make people float, and his concern is that not necessarily the tide, because I don't think we're near the ocean, but these
No,
caves can
Jermison
flood.
actually interrupts halfway through Orin's discussion right here. No, we're not near the ocean, but we are near Lake Hylium.
Yeah. But my
And in fact, we
Orin's
were pretty
concern is
close.
that these caves may be flood protection, and what can I roll? Like survival? Get a
I guess it'd be like an investigation check. To
You
see if
could
there's
do
any,
nature.
Like... Actually, nature's probably better.
Nature is wisdom in this system, so
God, how do I?
so character sheet and then the hand.
The hand. There
And
it
then
is.
you can just click the modifier. So the +7 under nature or next to nature. Nature. Better. Yeah, 24.
24,
You're
pretty
asking. You're
good.
wondering if these could be flood protection.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
like if these caves fill with water at any point.
I mean, you saw that there was some water behind you.
Yeah.
But you did notice that water there was a noticeable like crack it was coming up into from. So a lower level, maybe. This level, probably not.
Okay.
But it's also, I mean, with the 24, the caves are here for a reason. Caves are formed by a multitude of different things, one of those being a lot of water pressure over a long period of time. So you're pretty confident due to how wet this cave currently looks and what you have taken note of, as well as how deep you are compared to how high Hylia City is compared to Lake Hylia. That this floor is perfectly fine. This floor will definitely not flood.
Okay. But if we were to go like lower.
If you were to go lower, it could become a concern.
Okay. He kind of breathes a sigh of relief. Still
And
suspicious what all these air bladders are for, but
and as a warning, the air bladders, you do need to fill those up before you can use them. So you have to inflate it and then strap it on somewhere.
I see.
Orn will point that out to his companions. It's like, oh yeah, need to be filled with air before we can use them.
Me and
Jurison is going to take a few steps forward over to here, and does he notice anything out of the ordinary, or would you want me to do another perception check?
Cordelia was saying something.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't.
it's okay. Do me and Malos, do we breathe underwater, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes, we are amphibious.
after hearing that Orin's thing about blowing them up, I take the 2 air bladders that I have out of my bag and I give it to them. Like, I think you're gonna need this more than I do.
Okay, so
Fair.
Orn now has 2 additional air bladders. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. If you already have 2, then I'm gonna give it to
Everybody has one already.
Oh, everyone has one already?
I can hold
I
on.
don't think-
That's fine.
I don't think Isla has one. Though.
Yeah.
Isla does not have one actually. So did
Yeah,
you
so I
want
was
to give one
gonna-
to Isla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give what exactly? What's the item?
It's
The
a
air
leather
bladder?
sack called an air
Oh,
bladder.
yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where it went in my inventory. So
I put it in Isla's inventory already. So for yours, you can reduce yours. You can just delete them.
is it under the hand? No.
It should be under equipment. On the box, the cardboard box.
Okay, so should I just get rid of them?
Yeah, you can just delete them.
Okay.
Why do I have one?
I don't know. Why do you?
That's right. I did.
You
I
picked
asked
one
for
up, and I was like, "Who
Yeah.
the fuck else wants one?"
No one's there
Okay.
anything, so I just picked one up.
So I'm just gonna hand them and say, I think you're gonna need these. And I hand it over.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, going back to Jermison. You
Just
once
around
again. Oh yeah.
Everybody's just huddled behind him.
Mhm.
Like, look at all. He turns around, he's like, why is everybody standing over there?
Yeah. You see two pathways, one to your left, one to your right, as well as a wall that kind of cuts it off. You can kind of see it. The room. There is something behind that wall in front of you as well.
Like right here, you mean?
Right about there.
Oh, you're talking about right here where it lips around.
Yeah, it does. It the wall kind of goes around and behind to something.
He's gonna take a step this way. And you can't see anything, so he's gonna step back. He's gonna step over here and see if he's like, all right. So from without doing any perception checks, he can immediately tell that that leads one direction, and then that leads a different direction.
Yep.
So
There are two different pathways.
All right. So, gang, and he claps his hands together, just rub them together. What do we want to do? Do we want to split up? And he enthusiastically points down option number 1, and he's like, option number 1 is a pathway where we got no idea where it goes. And then he points at option 2, and he's like, we got no idea where this goes either. Pick your poison.
This is
Mm.
Isla's dignified response.
Old man, do you
Alright.
feel any wind pressure change thinking of Blobby?
Who rolled a 4?
Orton's very good at rolling fours. I did perception.
What were you looking for specifically?
Just any hint of which way to go.
With an 11?
Yeah. Unless my previous 24 can give me some like the wind flow.
Yeah, I'd say either way could work. But the wind flow from where you are now is a bit weaker than it was the floor above, strangely enough.
Hmm.
Or at least you may have not been outside for too long. So maybe you're losing your connection to the storm. Oh no.
No. The storm. Where is it?
Well, Isla, you're already going your way.
Mm-hmm.
Can't move.
You not move.
I cannot move. Oh, it's game pause for me. Why are you pausing my game?
I'm not trying to.
Just kidding.
I'm just gonna follow the crowd wherever direction Malos and Orn go. I'll just go with them.
Wait, you're following me. I'm following you.
Isla's already out of eye shot.
I have
Like-
walked into a hallway.
Orton's like freaking out.
Jefferson has decided to, because last time he didn't learn at all, he's gonna go down this pathway.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he notices that. Oh,
Come on.
okay.
Uh-oh.
There's a thin little passageway right here. He
There
notices.
is.
I wonder if that's important for anything.
Oh, there's some chains up here, so I can't imagine this would be good.
Oh,
Anyways,
Can I-
he's
Let
gonna
me-
head down a.
Let me describe what they are seeing up here. So Isla,
Mm-hmm.
as you kind of come up holding your torch, you see another little bit of water. Same thing as before, a little crack in the floor lets the water up from below. Not even shin height this time. It's a very, very shallow pool. But ahead you see these two sets of chains, along with a chest on the other side of the chains.
I heard chest.
Tego, you do not yet see the chest, so
I want to move up to see the chest then. Where the chest at? Where the chest at?
you can keep moving forward if you want.
Like, yeah.
allowed to check of the perception variety?
You can make a perception check. Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Tego, you still only just see those chains
I'm trying to remember how I do this.
on your
Perception,
character
the little
sheet.
roll. Yes.
Yeah.
Little. Okay. Roll plus 7. Fucking awesome.
10.
There are some chains on the ground leading from the chest for some reason. By the way, if the people below have wanted to take this time to come up, they can. But
Orange
if you
having
don't-
a time.
Fair.
Wait, is there ever people down here? Oh, there are people down there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens to our Jemison friend over here.
You're just watching the
too-
disaster unfold.
I too am also watching. At the
Okay.
same time.
He's like, come on, it's safe, and he's looking towards them and backing up backwards without looking where he's going.
You run into
Alright.
this wall.
He falls. The torch goes out.
So,
No, I actually put the torch out. I think that'd be really funny.
okay. The
We
two up by
lost,
the chest.
our friend.
Yeah.
What you guys doing?
Can you
Tego,
come
I don't-
closer? I can't
Wait, no.
see anything.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
There's this looks like a trap. Do you not see the chains?
I see the chains.
Don't you think that they could possibly mean anything?
Could mean that they are leading to something.
Uh-huh. Why would there be chains attached to a wall? Anything going on up there?
You can like
okay.
see the MS, like the Microsoft loading icon.
Yeah, I can see the loading circle. Oh well,
Could be.
if
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see any further than these chains.
you want to go there, you want to go try it out. By all means, you first.
Well, can I have the torch?
I've got more than one, right?
You should.
Fuck it, I think I have a torch in my bag. I could just light from your torch. Yes, I do.
I can. Oh my god, are we doing the thing where like you light your cigarette off of someone else's cigarette, but it's a torch?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, that's rad. Let's do that.
Literally nowhere near as cool as you think it is. I was just holding a torch next to another torch.
Yeah,
It's not like you got the torch in your mouth. And you
But
gotta
no,
get
it's
really
rad.
close.
That'd be one big old cigarette.
Yeah.
How do
There
I
you
turn
Big
go.
it
old
up?
cigar.
Your torch is already on.
I cannot see anything. So.
Why the fuck did the torch turn off? 40. Not
Also, I
400.
gotta BRB for a second.
Damn.
Well, there's his torches there. You can see the chest now. Wow.
Yay. I guess if there's anything going on down below.
Yeah, is there anything happening down below besides? So yeah, you guys watch as Jermison's torch just goes out, and Jermison, it is dark, but you can kind of turn around and see just the illuminating light that is Orn and the two Zora just kind of standing there looking at you.
He picks the dead torch off the ground and he walks back towards them sheepishly. Do any of you have a light?
Come here. As I sigh and walk up, I pull out flint and steel.
Ooh, thank you, good sir.
I try to light it on fire. Do I need to roll anything?
No, it's not.
Alright,
hard.
I light it on fire.
I don't think so. Ah, thank you. Now, back off to adventure, and he does the same thing. He tries to a different wall. No, I'm kidding. But that would be funny.
He does run
goes
into the
back
wall, but he doesn't drop the torch this time.
Yeah. So Jermison gets to the end of this hallway, and he sees 3 different pathways.
Yeah. 2
Interesting.
thinner ones, 1 thicker pathway.
he calls back towards the smaller group. He's like, "Hey, it looks like there's a pathway down here. Splits off in the 3 directions.
I don't think you're
Don't
that far
worry.
away from them.
Hello, hello, hello."
It's like 50 feet.
I worry about this one. I'm gonna start walking up to you.
You walk up to him. He's got his hands cupped around his mouth.
Hello. Oh shit.
Making it look like he's farther away than he actually is. Jermison, he points out towards the passageway to the left, and he's like, "I'm pretty sure that one just wraps around to the bigger one right there." But then he points at the one to their right, and he's like, "I don't know where that one goes to. It's possible that one could go off in some other direction."
I think we need to be a little more cautious. I think we should go check up on the other two before we start moving on, lest we all be separated.
Start playing rock, paper, scissors with Orin.
Orin's having a time.
Because if we go down these paths that they split off into even more, I think it's going to be a little too confusing to get back.
Alright, fair enough. Jermison walks back towards... He actually decides to go through this little passageway right here.
You die.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm joking.
So
You're
Jermison,
good, you're good.
he walks out the other edge and he just drops dead on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm joking. You're fine.
As his soul is leaving his body, can I
I
grab it
figured.
and then shove it back in his body?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, we're not done with you yet.
Oh, not the first time that's happened.
I am
Okay.
not surprised.
So, Tego,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do then?
I see a chest.
Yeah?
I'm curious. I want the money.
You guys watch as Tego kind of walks towards this thing, and Tego, I will say, make a reflex save for me.
Hell yeah.
As Tego steps out,
Oh yeah.
right there, you
Uh,
watch as
I
Tego
might-
takes a step from
I'm
here.
I'm gonna hero point that. just
Okay,
to
go
be on the
ahead.
Safe side.
Go ahead.
Goodbye, Tego.
Oh, that was worse than
Ooh.
before. I hate this website.
You watch as Tego steps from here, and then he's just gone. Tego,
Uh-huh.
as you take a step out, you just kind of walk forward, and then you realize your foot never hits ground again.
Oh.
As your torch leaves your hand, you just reach up and grab the edge,
Oh my god.
and you lose one torch.
Goodbye, torch.
As it falls, you kind of like, grab on. As all of you see Tego's fingers, but the floor is coming out of them, or his hands are kind of coming out of the floor. Tego, you're looking down and
Oh
see
my
this
god, he
massive...
disappeared and all is left is his fingers.
Tego, you see this massive pit, and you watch your torch fall, and fall, and fall, and fall. You never see it stop.
Yes, I see.
I walk up to him and just like reach you down to see.
Yeah, your hand just passes through the floor.
Illusory
Oh my
magic,
god, your
huh?
hand's gone.
It is illusory magic. Do not fear. What I
I'm
do need
gonna
to fear is
grab
how
the
heavy
ledge
this
with my
guy is.
other hand.
Yeah. You just kind of grab and just pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Tego, I will say,
I now have trauma.
you are frightened now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will go ahead and give you frightened, not fatigued. Where is frightened? Frightened. You're frightened 1 for the time being. Tego, you kind of pull yourself back up with Malice's assistance.
Thank
That
you.
torch is gone.
Is everything all right there, big guy?
No. Not great.
Here, let me see something. I'm gonna grab my trusty soap. I'm gonna slide it towards the crowd, towards the chest.
From where?
I'm gonna try to toss it over the space that Tego fell in to see if it's just that area or if it like.
So like
goes
you want to
further.
just put it like here?
Yeah, basically.
It just goes through the floor.
Did you actually? You were down there. Did you see how big this hole is to you?
I couldn't see the bottom.
Yeah. I'm talking about like how far.
Let's just say in the time that I almost fell to my death and you picking me back up, I didn't hear or see my torch like stop falling.
It's understandable.
So very deep, if I would have to say. Killable. You will die if you walk through that and decide to give up. Probably.
Would you like to, Jermison? You watching Jermison kind of standing there, just stumbles, and then is still standing there.
All right.
I see. I think
Despite how normally a person would look standing upon solid ground, Jermison looks like he nearly had a heart attack.
He should just have fright.
Imagine if.
Jermison
like, right,
voluntarily takes a frightened condition.
Listen, if he had fallen off the ledge, then yeah, I would 100% accept that. But he didn't, so
He did not.
Yeah. It's like, all right, well, it's as I thought. Totally didn't just nearly sacrifice my life to determine this, but if the ground's gone and these chains aren't, then probably ground here. And he starts like poking the ground with his finger, like as he's before he advances forward.
Yeah, kind of poking the ground. You notice anything between the chains is solid ground. Even kind of
But then
poking at and touching the chains itself, the chains aren't actually chains. It's still stone ground.
Oh, so they're like chains carved into the ground?
No, I mean, they look like chains, but when you touch them,
Oh, okay.
they're not metallic.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well, he looks back at the group. He's like, I think as long as we stay between these two chains, we're probably fine. So,
I'm
Orin,
good.
my good
I'm
friend,
gonna-
you can fly. If you fall, you'll be okay.
I'm gonna stand right.
You can go ahead. and he makes it. He gestures forward past him. I guess if you're holding a door open for somebody, that's the gesture he's making right now.
You know my people are flightless, right?
What? Listen, we've had a few Rito in the circus before, and let me tell you, they could swing through the air on those trapezes like they were flying. I don't believe that for a second.
Can Orin do a detect magic cantrip?
Yeah. So it's a 30-foot. It's that.
Well, that'd be good enough.
Yeah, pretty much detects all of it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the entire floor is magical. Like even between is magical.
Oh, great.
The entire floor. Does it say what type of magic?
Presence or absence of magic. You detect illusion magic only if the magic's effect has a lower level than the level of your detect magic spell. It's a cantrip.
It's a level 1 cantrip though.
Oh, okay.
And it does level with you.
Right.
I mean, you can tell it's no. You don't learn the spell level. The type.
I don't want to spell. It's just learn
The
that.
entire floor is magical, but I will say the area between the chains gives a different magical vibe. If that makes sense.
The vibe is off.
Is the floor behind us magical as well, or
No,
just
just
okay?
so from where the chains start. So roughly
Where I'm standing.
this. That onwards for this room, magical.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I can glide a little bit, I suppose. Okay.
I mean, if I will say, if you fell off, you could definitely get yourself back up.
Right. I'll take Jermison's door holding open.
Okay.
After
Kind of-
you, my good sir. After you.
Carefully making your way. I'm assuming you're like
Very-
testing each
very-
spot with your foot. And then Jermison just fucking leaves.
Probably with a staff. Even.
Sure,
Did you
yeah.
just leave?
With a
No,
staff.
he steps off the pathway.
Okay, yeah. Orange just kind of poking forward, making sure each step is a safe step.
Yes.
All right, fine. If you want, I could follow. I could have Jermison be following behind Orin if you want.
We don't know if this magic is weight bearing. This is fine.
Well, there was a period in which both of us were standing on it, so.
And you can double click the chest to open it.
No? Okay, there we go. Oh, a Thunderstone. Orin can evolve now.
Oh wow.
How do I take?
You can click and drag into your inventory.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of rupees. Like a shit ton of rupees.
There's 42 in here. Okay, makes a mental note. 42.
And that is the chest
Alright.
emptied. And you are encumbered now.
Damn.
That does not make a difference on getting back. So
No, that's fine. Carefully makes his way back.
Yep. kind of just retracing the exact steps you took.
Yeah.
You-
The exact steps.
Yep.
Yeah, I
You
guess
do
whenever
not
you're encumbered, it just
fall
gets rid of your icon.
I think. I mean, Maple, can you see your Oran's icon?
I can't see the icon, but
Oh, that's weird. I can see it.
Never can I. I can't see it either.
Me
Weird.
neither.
once I become
Unencumbered.
less encumbered,
I'm just
Cucumber.
gonna be lying on the floor in pain.
All right, I'm pulling up.
drop item. How drop item?
I can. There you go. Air bladder.
Yeah,
Well, don't want to stay next to it. Otherwise, I'll pick it up again.
there we go.
There's 2 extra air bladders if anybody wants them. If you have only 1 air bladder, it might be beneficial to take an extra.
All right, I'll pick it up.
Got
Okay.
42. 1, 2,
I
3.
think you gotta click it.
Of us.
There we go.
42 divided by
So
6.
7 each.
Are you gonna distribute that now?
Maybe when it's more relevant.
Okay. And who would like to take the second extra air bladder? Essentially, Tego or Isla. Which one of you wants it?
I'll take it.
Okay. You have it. All right. But beyond that, this area does not go any further.
Back down we go.
All right. Go
All
ahead and
right.
move yourselves back down.
Do not pass through this archway. You will die.
Kill issue.
Do not.
For real.
All right, you pass through and see what happens.
I'm built different in a stupid kind of way.
Cordelia, you die. So do you two.
I wasn't trying to go that way. It just happened.
I grab Cordelia's soul and put it back in her body as well.
Grab
You
your own
passed
as
through
well.
too.
I grab my own soul and put it back in my own body.
Your arm like shoots up and like just slams it back down on your chest.
All right.
My body looks at myself like, no, I'm not done with you either.
So I'm not done with you. All right. So where do you guys want to go?
So I'm gonna head down. Jermison's gonna put his money where his mouth is again. He's actually gonna pass through this passageway. He mentioned to Malos earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh yeah, I guess it... Well, then he gets to right here and he realizes it's actually really thin. I don't know if I can pass through. He's gonna try it anyways.
Yeah, you can fit through.
And somehow he manages to get through, but he pops the shirt button off by accident.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, German, seems as though these passages just led to the same place.
Yeah, both pathways just led back
Sick.
to the same path.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
I was gonna say, why my friend? I was on top of Tego.
Yeah, why am I in the front? I'm freaked out right now. I don't trust any.
I mean, I can lead. I
I
got
have
the
an
eye on the
existential
torch.
crisis about the ground below me now.
Alright, so this is actually far enough that Jermison wants to make it a perception check.
Sure, go ahead and
before he
make a
heads
perception
down
check.
this. It's been a while since he's done one.
Ooh.
It's a
This one,
9.
can I try helping after being a little worried for Jermison?
You don't know what he rolled. I mean,
After squeezing through that passageway,
Yeah,
his
kinda like,
eyes are a little blurry. Ugh.
You can see
Uh,
the Hylian squinting in the darkness.
yeah, you do. You see the Hylian just kind of. I see it. He sees as far as the torch. I mean, you see an area in front of you. There's like a stone pillar in the middle of the room. Not a man-made stone pillar, but just like stone pillar. And the way keeps going. I mean, you're in a cave. Should be fine.
Okay. Well, without a care in the world, he
Yeah.
takes 15 feet forward.
You see that same pillar? It's just a pillar in the middle of the room.
Mm.
Go ahead, lead the way.
You'd volunteer, Jermison, so.
Please, by all means. You're the one with the bright torch.
Beep,
Hylians
beep.
are historically very good adventurers. You're doing great.
Historically, they are, yes.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm honking my horn. Beep beep.
Jermison?
We don't have cars.
Beep
Orma-san is
beep.
gone, I suppose.
Sorry. I was I needed to take care of something.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm back. So sorry. What did you say? I missed like the last 15 seconds.
No, it's still hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orn gave you some
Everybody
words
just-
of encouragement.
Okay. Oh, thank you. thank you.
I
He takes
honk
the number
at
5.
you. Thank you. Yes.
He takes the
that
number
was
5.
where I could honk.
He looks back towards the group. Come on.
He's like, why am I in the front?
Why am I in the lead?
As I walk up to him, like, were you
No,
not
no,
the
no,
one
no.
who volunteered to go forward?
Hylians are historically very good adventurers. You're doing
You're not,
great.
because you seem to always go forward no matter what.
All right. And then he gets up here. Oh
Yeah.
well, he calls back. It seems to lead up to what looks like what is that? A coast? Takes another 5 steps forward. I see a body of water. It's a big open chamber. Is that the,
Yeah,
the
the
sound of
water-
the ocean I hear?
The water is about 3 feet deep.
Water.
But as you run forward, Orin would be the first to see this. Kind of running forward, you see that water. You see the same familiar kind of hole in the bottom of the lake. Right here, there is this massive pile of bones. That you're not entirely sure what it is, but it's there.
That's my
There's
favorite
also, like-
type of bone pile.
There's also a mass of like kind of metal, some leather. You see a bit of wood sticking out, but it's just a pile of bones.
a green cap is perched on top of all this.
No.
But Isla, you can see the rest of the room.
Mhm.
You see at the far side, there's like a small cliff, maybe about 10 feet, and then above that, a chest. Bigger chest than the one you've seen so far.
Hmm.
Cool.
Orin is perturbed that this body of water doesn't mean that we're finding the way out or something. First was perturbed about that. Second is perturbed that there's a pile of bones.
Is that pile of bones fresh?
No?
That's a good question. Can I percept?
Yeah, it would be medicine.
Uh,
Just looking at it, there's not flesh on it, but Let's make a medicine
It looks dry. It looks, like
yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look to be covered in flesh or skin.
or
but-
fresh blood or anything.
Does
like
it
that.
look like it's going to reanimate?
Go ahead and make a medicine check. Why not? Or occultism, I suppose.
My medicine's better.
Examining it from where you are, the bones themselves don't look that stable. You know that reanimation and undead magic typically doesn't really care about that.
Mhm.
But looking at it right now, it doesn't seem to have any sort of life in it whatsoever.
Hmm. I would be cautious about that bone pile, but
You can always cast
it
detect magic.
seems safe. That's true.
How long does detect magic go for?
It's 30
It's-
feet radius.
It's a 30 feet radius, and it just kind of booms out of you.
It's like a
For
storm
how
cloud.
long?
It just goes out, and then.
Oh, okay.
But it
I
is a
see.
cantrip, so you can cast
Yeah.
it infinitely if you wanted. So once again, with this 30-foot,
Yeah.
you sense no magic.
A little suspicious about them, but seems safe. So I will. Where were they? Like over here somewhere.
Right here. It's right about
Yeah.
here. It's like the main part of it.
We will investigate them.
Wait, is the water only 3 feet deep?
Yeah, just about 3 feet deep.
Is there anything in the water?
Yeah, check the water. See its properties.
Fresh water. So not exactly your favorite, but
Well, like take a sip. Ew.
it tastes fine.
Ew.
Well, fresh
Yeah.
water.
So-
Fresh water would be coming from Lake Hyley because Lake
It would.
Hyley is a freshwater body. So
Mhm.
that's the
Orange.
only
Yes.
big source.
Investigating it, it's odd. This massive pile of bones does all come from one creature.
Is it humanoid or more animal?
You're not exactly sure.
Mm.
It has 4 fingers and hooved feet. But it does have the actual body and leg and arm makeup of a human. And the skull itself is horned. Looks more like
Hmm.
cow's face.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking.
Oh god.
Would any of my knowledge help here?
It would be most like a minotaur. In a sense of
Okay. So they kept a minotaur under the milk bar. And
now we know where we got all the milk.
starved to death. Oh no.
I mean,
They done
investigating.
milked the Minotaur to death. No.
What's the cause of death?
There is
I need
still
to perform an
a mass
autopsy.
of what looks like metal plates, and kind of looking deeper, you see a spear.
Here.
Spear.
Can I investigate these bones as well to like also see? Maybe I would know.
Sure. I mean, moving up.
I think there's a good chance he would know, actually.
Can I
Or no.
take the spear?
It kind of, as Tego walks up to kind of look, Orn, you grab at the spear and kind of pull
Mm.
again. Doesn't budge.
Let me try as I walk up to Ord.
Yeah, Orn will back up, and one of you larger guys can take a whack at it.
What would I need to roll
You want to do it
For-
together,
for
big
these
guy?
for these bones? Actually, am
These
intrigued
bones.
in the spear as well, but
I'm gonna
I'm curious about
bardic
the bones.
inspiration them.
All right. It would be an occultism recall knowledge, which is -1.
hell yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead.
7.
Whatever this was,
It's dead.
it's dead. But both you and Malos can tell this. This wasn't an ordinary creature. This was a warrior of some kind.
Can I try an occultism if it catches my eye? I don't know if
I
it'll
mean,
apply
you-
with my area of knowledge.
You have had 2 people currently check it out.
Third time's the charm.
Sure. Go ahead and make an occultism check.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank God, a good roll.
Oh, thank God.
Um,
Finally. I was gonna be like, I got a +3 to occultism. Maybe I should try.
it's Orn. It's similar. I mean, everything I explained to Orn, you also see. You also see the fact that it was a warrior of some kind. Its armor is reminiscent of the. It would be an ancient civilization at this point. However, they are back. Gerudo guards that would guard the Arbiter's grounds. Reminiscent. Not exact.
Oh
Similar.
shit.
Not the
Gerudo
Gerudo
guards.
themselves, but the guards that Hyrule would have placed there.
Wait, I'm Gerudo. Wouldn't I know? Have like.
Have you been to the fucking Arbiter's grounds?
You know what? That's actually so valid. Forget I said anything.
And
I
you
was
rolled
like-
a 7.
Yeah.
I would say at this point, Tego, you are no longer frightened.
Fuck yeah. Thank God. After seeing them bones, it really grounded me.
Yeah, and then this whole room did, but also, I mean, what else do you guys want to do?
we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to pull out the spear together, big guy?
I shrug. Why not?
Sure.
Okay, we both grab the spear.
Go ahead and both of you roll athletics checks.
Athletics. Hi-ya. Why? I hate this website.
Yeah. I love this website.
Well,
Malos, you and Tego working together, you pull, and right as you're about to feel it come loose, you're kind of, the spear almost zaps you a little bit. You kind of have to pull back.
Oh, I thought you said there was no magic in here. I look to Orn. Oh,
Now, what exactly are you doing to my pet?
You hear emanate from around the room.
Grandpa? No. Nuh-uh.
Our
The voices, they're back.
Rita? My same thing. I am offended. You all were a problem the moment you came in. What do you mean? You didn't know that. You said to ignore them. Yes, but then they killed our skeletons. Yes, that's true. is true. Get your head out of the clouds, Rita.
I'm not going crazy, right? Like, y'all here talking?
I also hear the talking. I'm sorry to
Mm.
interrupt you, whoever is talking. Your pet seems to be a little...
Dead.
You're dead.
Dead.
Ah, blast it all. We should remove them now before they make a ruckus of some kind.
Oh, we were just leaving.
You
Yeah, if you
finally
could, like-
said something I agree with, Rita.
We would
If
love
you could just show us the way, we will
Yeah,
happily
you know where the
leave.
exit is? I mean, the bird's freaking out constantly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, these voices are different than the normal voices.
Like, we made you no trouble. It was all self-defense. Just show us the way out of here.
Have you seen a milkmaid by chance?
They know too much.
You
What do we
watch
know?
as
We know we're in a cave.
I know I'm in a cave. That's all.
you
I know.
watch as these two individuals appear. They're these kind of wearing robes, slightly torn up, but a white hood over their head, a kind of pointed black nose, and these large yellow eyes that sit. They each hold these blue lanterns as they begin to swirl them around. One of them is wearing a red, kind of tattered clothing that almost seems to mask whatever smoke is. A red smoke is kind of coming off of her black hands, jangling it. And the other one, lantern in the opposite hand, is wearing blue, with the blue smoke kind of emanating out. And they both, as they cast some spell into the actual creature itself.
I would say good luck, but I hope you lose.
And as you watch as they spin and then vanish into a puff of smoke, you kind of look back as the skeleton begins to take shape and pull itself together, kind of making you notice like a spine remakes itself, and then the lungs and the ribs kind of come together. No lungs, the ribs kind of come together. The head pulls up and almost floats an inch off of where it should be connected to the rest of the body. Its spear comes up, the armor comes into place, and then a green flash from beneath as a massive skeleton stands in front of all of you.
Uh-oh.
It's not the fight I wanted it to be, but you know, we'll take that.
Just something else planned.
And let me toggle all of your combat states. I would like all of you to roll me some initiative, please, as the giant skeleton stands at guard.
All right.
It just got. I literally can't go first in front of that
Shit.
thing.
I rolled a 19 for it,
I
so
rolled a 22. Oh my god.
I rolled a 15 for once. Wow, I'm like not the last
I got a
person.
7.
and Cordelia, you're still not last.
What the heck? I rolled a 1. It said I rolled a 6 on the dice. Oh.
No, you have 1 plus 6,
Oh.
so 7. The
That's
skeleton, I would say Malos, you are right here because you were trying to get that spear. The skeleton with its mighty glaive looks to the two people in front of it. And is going to make a broad swipe using 2 actions across the both of you. Now, I will like to point out it could have hit you regardless. I didn't just move you into its range. It does hit you both. And I believe it does crit for Tego.
Ah.
So this is the damage for Malos as it slams against you. You bring your
Oh my god.
Malos, you bring your arms up to block it, but it hurts as it tears through you, kind of trying to resist it. And Tego, it knocks you out.
Ouch.
Is it-
Yeah,
It
one attack
stands to
did my
guard
like
again.
entire health.
And then it's gonna use its last action to shift on over here.
Oh.
And Malos,
Yeah.
would you like to use your reaction to use an attack of opportunity?
I thought it only happens if it moves out of my range.
Nope, just if it moves.
All right then, fucking, I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead and make an attack against it.
I forgot to target it.
A 22 still hits.
Stick. I'm a damage.
As it kind of runs away, yeah, you make a strikeout against it. It tears across, and you actually knock off some of its bones, but it still keeps walking. And it stops, with both you and Isla in its range now. Isla,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Oh boy. That's big, man. Large.
Oh yeah. Stands about 12 feet tall.
Oh god, I'm like 4'2". 9, 4'9". Literally over double. Oh god. Standing right in front of the water.
It is.
How deep is the water? Am I able to tell?
3 feet at its deepest.
Okay, never mind. Well. For a simple little rogue, this is not the most ideal place for me to be standing.
I would like to bring up again, you do remember from the previous skeleton encounter, they are more affected by bludgeoning attacks.
Jesus. I got stabby shit. Okay, alright. Okay, so. I want to. Tego's out.
Yeah, knocked out.
Is there anything I'm able to do to help Tego?
You could try to stabilize him. I believe you can try to do that. Nope, you need to be holding a healer's tools.
Okay. So he's
No, you can't help him. You can't help him. Other people in the party can, but
Okay.
Also, if you were to, you'd have to move closer to him, and that would give the boss an opportunity attack against
if
you.
it has attack of opportunity.
If it does, yeah.
Shit, dog. One of our tanks are out, man. Okay, let's. Alright. Ah, fuck it. Okay, I know what I want to do. Sorry for stalling. Not stalling, but just not having. Sorry for not knowing what to do. Do I still have my torch out, right?
Yeah.
Is torch is considered unarmed attack? Was that?
Yeah, we're ruling it as an unarmed attack because it is effectively the same.
Okay. I'm sorry if this kills me. Can I smack him upside the whatever is in striking range with my torch?
Yeah. Kind of smacking his hand or his arm.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make an unarmed strike against him.
And then just rolls. Wait, I have to target him. Fuck. I just click on him and then roll it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I targeted him. If I didn't, I will accept death.
You did not.
Six.
Oh, it's alt left click. Excuse me.
Alt left click. Okay.
That would miss.
Mm-hmm.
You can attempt to make a second attack or use the hero point here if you wanted to.
Let's go. How do I do that?
Just right click on hero points, and then strike again. You're just hero point just gives you a reroll.
Okay.
And by the way, Chance.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't have any hero points. Never mind.
22.
Ooh, 22.
That hits.
pretty good.
So go ahead and do your damage. It gets an extra 1 fire damage.
3? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's 3.
Nice.
Kind of takes that hit and looks almost unfazed.
Mm-hmm.
Scarily
I
enough.
figured.
It's still your turn though. You have 2 more actions.
Hold on, I shall be right back.
Okay.
What if I wanted to warp step the fuck out of there?
You could try.
Okay. Warp step. Hit
Sure.
cast. Does any? I can't remember if anything happens with this or if it's just it happens.
It just happens. So now you can move twice your normal distance.
Okay.
Plus an amount. Plus 10, I think.
Okay. I want to fucking zoop.
You kind of disappear back into those black squares and then reappear. I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I did it. My job's done.
Yep. Orin.
I
One.
Oh my fucking! I was
Oh.
muted. Sorry.
Oh. You're good. You're good.
Is Tego actively dying or is he?
He is currently actively dying. Yes.
Okay. How long will he be actively dying?
Well, he
Like-
has. He's at dying 1 right now. Next turn he will roll a d20. I believe it's if he gets 10 or higher, he loses a point of dying. Might be 11 or higher. But if he rolls like a 1 to a 10, 1 to 9, he will gain a point of dying. If he gets a 1, he gets 2 points of dying. So, in theory, if he fails all his checks, he has 3 turns until he's dead.
Okay. I'll help him next round for sure. This feels like a better use of what I can do.
I'm back.
I'm
Oh,
going
welcome back.
to
Thank you.
cast that.
Buffeting went nice. Love it.
How do I turn the cone?
I totally forgot I had one health.
Place 15 feet.
Place
Uh,
15 feet
If you,
cone,
if
but
you
how do I
press
turn
control, if you hold control and use the scroll wheel, you should be able to turn.
it? Okay. So I want to put it
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can
there.
this turn. Look, I'm just rotating on the spot.
Rotating.
Oh my god.
All right.
Spin. Okay. So I want to push him back into the water.
Sure.
3 feet of water.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does get a success, but it's not a critical success.
Right. So he's knocked back 5 feet,
Is he?
and
He is?
I
On a failure, they're knocked
do-
back 5. Oh wait. On a failure, they're undead they're knocked back 5 feet.
okay. So he wasn't knocked back.
He still
but
takes some
still
damage,
takes
though.
damage. Okay. Damage.
He takes. I believe he just takes the full damage.
I believe so. I think
Wind deals
the
2d4.
reflex is just for knockback.
I guess so. But the system is telling me to deal half. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm gonna make it deal half, but it does have
Okay.
some vulnerabilities, so it does take a little bit of extra damage. As you kind of blast it with these winds, the winds kind of push on it. It does go back a bit, but stands its ground and holds it and stares at you. This look. If a skeleton could look angry, why the fuck do I hear?
Yeah, what? I hear.
I hear like
the
sad
sound of
music.
it.
I hear
There we
Majora's
go.
Mask music right now.
You're sad music. I'm like, I know like 2 of us are down, but we ain't dying yet. Hopefully.
All right, Orin. That's 2 actions.
I guess this would be. I wanna throw the Thunderstone at it.
That. Are you holding it?
It's.
Because it does take an action to pull it out. So if you
Oh.
said you were holding it before, you could do that.
I'm definitely holding it. Yeah.
Okay. It's just... Then we'll say that you are holding it, so then you can throw it at it.
Okay. Oh.
It's
I
just a
see.
stone.
It's a stone, Luigi.
So make sure to
So-
alt
Make
left
it.
clicked it.
Left clicked it.
Alt left click.
Alt left click. The stone
The
or
the skeleton.
the skeleton? Okay. And then we. Hua!
Strike +3. Oh, you hit it. You chuck this stone at it, and as it slams against it, go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
Yeah, get fucked up.
So it has to make a fort save.
Really
Yes.
put the 4 in that.
It
fort
fails.
here.
Malos, I need you to make a fort save.
Down. No, why? I have 1 health.
Yeah, and it deals 1 damage. So, Malos, you take 1 damage. You go
I'm knocked out.
unconscious.
God damn
Wait,
it.
did he even make the fort save?
I have
The
1
bomb
health.
does 1 damage to anything within
Oh,
10
okay.
feet. Orin, you
Alright,
also
so
take
what
1
does it matter?
sonic damage.
Oh, nice. The one that's on the ground.
Orin.
Oh, I thought
Oh, me.
I thought he was a Tego. Yeah, the name's confused.
Okay.
And I believe, Tego, you get a point of dying.
Oh,
Sick.
I
Love
believe.
that.
Couldn't I have thrown it like over here somewhere?
Yeah, you could have.
But she didn't.
What?
Sick.
I mean, you never
Why wouldn't
stopped.
I have?
I mean, okay. Would you have? How did you know what it was?
I'm a smart chicken. I don't know.
Okay. Well then, okay. We'll say you did. We'll say you did.
I mean, I
But-
could roll something.
We'll say you
retroactively to
did.
know that it's explosive.
In the future, for bombs and things that have splashes,
Mhm.
this goes across to everybody. Indicate where you are putting it.
I mean, 10 feet. So I would have tried to put it over here.
Yeah, I mean, throwing it, you could. It's big enough where you could have thrown it and it doesn't affect anybody. And we'll say you did, but I'm saying in the
Mhm.
future, let's do that.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and then it takes 6 damage. I believe. It takes 6 and then an additional 1. And that's your turn, right, Orin?
Yes.
Okay. Apologies for that. I don't mean to be rules lawyery and stuff, but I do. I'm just saying for future reference.
Mm.
Jormason.
Alright, Dormison is going to cast biting words upon this dude.
All right.
So, let's attack. Let's see if this hits.
Oh,
And it does. So
Yeah.
he looks at the creature. He's like, "Oi, bitch! What did your mother fuck to make you?" And he deals
Ooh.
8 damage with that retort.
Yeah, you scream that out at it, and its head just spins around, and then lands back.
That's right.
And it looks.
And that was one of my focuses. Is that what it's called?
I believe that was just a normal spell.
Oh, just a normal spell. How many spell slots do I have?
That would be
3?
your last spell slot for the day.
Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, then he is going to then cast Haunting Him upon it as his second action.
Haunting him
which
is
is a
2
cantrip.
actions, and biting
it
words
takes
is
2
also 2.
actions. Okay, never mind then.
You could inspire courage.
Uh,
That is 1 action.
I was going to think I actually wasn't doing that. Attack rolls, damage rolls, and
Oh,
saves
if you
against
started with inspire
hero.
courage, you would have crit on biting words.
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Uh,
Remember it for the future.
that still hurts anyways, but
I mean, you still did some good damage.
Better than 3.
yeah.
That's true.
All right. Well, anyways, Jermison then looks towards Malos and is like, "All right, you're up after this," and he does a single downstroke on his guitar as he inspires courage towards him.
Everybody gets it, in fact.
Yeah, everybody is like, "All right." Actually, wait. Oh yeah, it is everybody. Oh, you're right. It's just different
Including
than
yourself.
D&D.
Yeah.
It's different than D&D.
So let me go ahead and
D&D 3rd edition.
give
What is with this
everybody
god-slaying music we got?
inspire
It's
courage.
it's the inspiration music.
Do they need to be able to hear you? No, which means Tiago gets it as well.
Sick.
And as does Isla over there.
What do we get? from
Everybody is inspired by the.
There are many places to die, but this hole is not where we will. And then he
All right.
screams that out with the twing.
Malos.
this? Who's after me?
Cordelia.
Do I play this risky? Fuck it. Oh, for my first action, I'm gonna attempt to disarm it.
Sure.
Give me that big ass spear of yours.
Remember to target it.
There you go. I press this. So I have to make an athletics check against the target reflex DC.
All right, go ahead.
I hope this works. Please work. Oh no, that was supposed to be an natural 20.
Would you like to hero point that?
I'm gonna hero point it.
Okay.
Do it again. That's way better.
That is way better. Also, Jermison and
up?
Orn, go ahead and take hero points.
Oh, I get another one?
I'm giving. So I liked your insult, and Orn, I like that you used the item.
Hell yeah.
Malos, also take a hero point for using disarm.
Well, that's not it. Well, now it has a -2 to attacks because I didn't fully disarm it. Seeing as that didn't work, I'm gonna try another risky thing. I only have 1 health. Either I go down or this thing goes down with me. I'm gonna attempt to Can I attempt to grapple, or is it too big?
It's only a large creature. I believe you can grapple.
I think
I'm
you can
good.
grapple anything that's one size larger than.
Well, I believe 1 size larger is
Your target isn't more than 1.
more
large.
than 1. You can grapple.
More
try to
than-
grapple it.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna try to grapple it.
Okay.
Another athletics check, please. Please. Ooh, that scared me. That rolled on a 1 for a
That
second.
is exactly
Alright.
what you needed. And it is now
30-20.
grabbed.
And then I still got 1 more as I'm grabbing it. I guess I should have asked this since the beginning. So, when it reanimated, is there anything glowing inside of it? Or
Yeah,
is it
the
just
inside
kind of?
of it is glowing.
I wanted to try to use the skill. Oh, can I try to use the action force open to try to pry open like something from its body to like expose its weakness.
Okay. It is wearing armor. I'll say.
I am grappling it. I successfully grappled.
So you do. It is already, since it's grappled, it is flat-footed. Its armor class is reduced. You could attempt to try to peel the armor off.
Would that be the same as just using the force open thing?
Yeah.
That's another athletics check.
It is.
You got this.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, here's the thing. Just if you want to see it. I read it over. I'm like, technically, it's not used against the creature, but I want to use it against this creature.
I'll allow it, and you could definitely use that one. So go ahead and roll a force open. So
Athletics check again.
Yep.
Oh my god, hell yeah. Nat 20.
Go ahead and take another hero point.
As I fucking try it open, I want to yell out to Cordelia to aim for the glowing spot.
Yeah, you grab at it and you, because it is smaller than you, as you're grappling its legs, kind of holding it in place. You put your fin underneath its armor and slice at the things that are holding it up as its armor clatters on top of you. Actually, so I will say, because of that, it has a further reduced armor class. It is still wearing parts of its armor, but it is even less now. Cordelia, I know you said you were doing something. Are you here?
I haven't done anything. I was just gonna let it happen.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I want to, because I heard Mallow say to hit the glowy spot. I want to cast what the fuck is it called? Dragon
know.
thingy.
Okay.
What is it called though?
Your Eidolon.
Yeah, no, but which one? There's two. Is Boost Eidolon or
Summon.
I don't have a summon thing.
It's not a spell, it's an action.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I'm gonna do that.
I, for some reason, am really fucking lagging.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let me...
Also, like,
Oh,
frame
we're
rate is really
experiencing technical difficulties.
Yippee.
Let me go
Let's roll to
ahead.
commercials now.
Yeah. Go to commercial. Go to commercial. It's
I'm gonna use the commercial break to use the restroom.
probably a
Good idea.
We're
Have you tried critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 14?
Wait, where can I
I-
find the
Free up
information
to
about
level
the
60.
dragon though? I'm confused.
To summon it or its character sheet.
Both.
So if you open up your character, let me fix the lag that I'm getting.
Okay.
It's. By the way, the lag is coming from VTube Studio being open. For some reason, it can't take. I guess this foundry fight is really hard for it or something.
Become pancake.
I am.
Yippee.
I am surely gonna die as soon as this thing fucking gets its turn.
Oh, yeah, it was sufficiently pissed off at Jermison, and then you made it turn back around and look at you. Okay, it wasn't VTube Studio. I'm still. Oh no, it's going down now. No, it's going back up. So OBS is taking 34%, and Foundry is taking 24%. Did I restart the recording? Let's restart the recording. Oh, it's because I'm recording in a higher quality. That's why. Then we'll. Okay, back. We're back. Be back. So, I am still lagging, but we'll fix that after we do break. So, under your actual actions, you should see Manifest Eidolon.
Oh, yes, I see it.
And if you want to use that, that will take 3 actions. It will appear next to you.
Oh,
And
it
then
takes
it will
3
get
acts.
it does take all 3 actions, but then it appears in an adjacent space to you, and then it can take a single action.
Oh. The thing that Malos did, is that like until his next turn?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we'll see
Okay.
how long I can hold this.
So instead of doing that, I'm going to change it. Can I cast shield in front of somebody, or does it have to be in
It's
front of
only
me?
yourself.
Okay. And if I were to cast mage armor on Malos, would that change?
She's wearing armor, so that doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Does not.
Kapooey.
Not a monk.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. I have an idea.
If you could manifest the Eidolon closer to it, it could get an action.
How heavy is the elixir of life?
I believe you can click on it to see how light it
They need it to be the bulk of 1.
is. It's
or
a bulk
less.
of L, so it is less than 1.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it is?
L means light,
Okay.
so it's less than
I
1.
am going to take out the elixir, both of them, and I'm going to cast Mage Hand and have the hand carry it to Malos. But at the same time, would that be considered 1 or 2 actions?
Casting Mage Hand is 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
I would say your potions, you can grab them. I'm assuming people have their potions out.
Yeah,
So it's not hard to
just-
grab and just put it in the hand of the mage hand.
You have
Mhm.
potions?
This is 20 feet. You can spend another action to have it go up to 40 feet. But it will only be able to get there.
Mhm.
And this thing's turn is next.
Yeah. True.
No, I could already
This
feel myself dying.
No. Okay. Dude, I don't think I can do anything to prevent you from.
Honestly, at this
Can-
point, I just kind of want you to damage as much as
Yeah. But I can't do any damaging attacks from there.
you can.
I don't have anything.
That's right, use your spell already.
I can't. The only thing I can do is summon the dragon, but I
Eidolon
guess
has a breath weapon.
I'll just do that. Does it reach? I'm 30
Oh, the breath
feet
weapon's
away.
2 actions. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do anything.
That's why you have to
Oopsies.
summon your Eidolon before battle. However, it is cooler to summon it in battle for the first time.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
this is my
disagree.
first time playing this, so I wouldn't have known. I guess I can just cast Electric Arc. That's really the only thing I can do from this range. I don't want to get too close.
You can create a diversion.
Ooh, true.
Well,
Actually,
I
Well, I
think it's a little distracted by me grappling and holding it open.
Well, I mean, does the Eidolon disappear after a turn? Does it just chill with it?
no, it just takes all of my actions, and it doesn't. I can't do anything with it.
Well, if Malos gets axed this turn, I mean, at least we have a dragon that will help
That's
us next
true.
turn.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, that's true. Yeah, I guess I'll just cast and use all of my actions for the app.
To be fair,
I don't
I
want-
have debuffed it a little bit, but let's see what it's going to do against me.
What do you say to summon your Eidolon?
I know that I came up with a name for it, but I don't have
You never told me.
the name. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna lift my hands up in like desperation and just be like, dragon, and just point in the direction of the giant skeleton.
Kind of
and
point,
manifest it.
and then coming out of your arm and snaking around and shooting forward. This serpent-like dragon appears. Yes, princess!
What the hell?
How can I be of
Oh.
service?
Huh.
Kill that thing. That ugly skeletal thing.
You want it to move up to it?
Yes.
Kind of snakes around. moving.
All they can do, right?
That is all it can do for now.
Yippee! Look intimidating. Woohoo!
I am intimidating. We start again at the top of the round. Tego. On your character sheet next to dying, please roll a recovery check.
Duh. Let me just wait for this game to load. There we go. Okay, where do I do it?
There's a die next to dying.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
see.
roll the die. You're not increasing
10.
your dying. That's a failure. Okay.
Maybe I am increasing my die.
Yeah, your dying increases by 1.
Hey, don't you got the inspiration?
You would, so that
It
would
doesn't help
actually.
him there.
Does it not help?
No, it only helps against frightened checks.
Music's
At least I don't
fucking
think it-
loud.
I'm dying.
At least I don't think it does. Let me read through it again. But I don't. think
Attack
it will
rolls,
help
damage
you.
rolls, and saves against fear effects. Yep, it does not help. Okay, it is the skeleton's turn.
It was nice knowing everyone.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really like being held.
Just gonna have to break out of my grapple.
How smart is it? Oh, it's dumb. It.
Alice has a -2 to all of its attacks because I loosened
I'm
its
aware.
weapon.
It's stupid. It's really dumb. It has another weapon.
Oh.
But I don't think it's gonna. Hold on.
You just roll the dice for me.
Oh, I have you selected on accident.
No, you die.
I get to roll a dice. Oh, fuck.
Yikes.
Thank God that roll was for nothing.
You're getting all the bad rolls out, you know.
Yeah, I get the bad rolls out.
Okay, it is going to attempt to move. Malos.
What would I have to? Do I have to check something?
It has to make an athletics check against your fortitude DC. So what is your fortitude save, may I ask?
+5.
+5.
I'm
So you have
expert
it
in
needs
it.
to get a 15 or higher.
That's a 14.
Malos,
Yes.
you are grappling it.
Yes.
It is going to use an action to use its terrifying charge. Which it is going to run here. Through Orn. Do you want to let go?
I imagined. Well, I mean, it already broke out of it technically, so there's nothing. I
It's
can
not
do.
breaking out, it's just able to move.
Do we get
if-
attack of
you
opportunity?
you would move with it. And you could take an attack of opportunity.
Both me and Orn, right?
Neither of you have the attack of opportunity feats.
Oh, shoot.
Alice, do you want to move it?
If I stay with it, would it still have the
It would
force
still be
open
grappled.
effect on it?
Yeah?
All right, fuck it, we're moving with it.
Okay, so you move here. Go ahead and take your attack of opportunity as well, but it's going to take an attack on Orn as part of its Orn as it's charging into the wall. It's gonna take some damage itself because it's charging into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
We have to select it. That's a natural
Oh!
20.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Critical damage. It hits you by 1. Orn, do you have anything to negate that?
I don't think so.
Okay. So it does deal 7 damage to you.
Did 22 damage to it.
You did 22 damage to it?
Yup. Because I have inspired courage as well. and I
Yeah.
had that. And it was a crit.
You know what's funny?
What?
What's really, really funny? It knocks Orn. It kind of knocks Orn out of the way. You're like kind of bringing it along, and you're just stabbing into it. And as you stab into it, it's charging. It rams into the wall, and then it goes limp and the bones all.
It fucking marked itself.
It killed itself by running into the wall.
Oh my god.
Good.
As it. The light inside of it dies as it slumps, dropping the spear.
Well,
Could I crush the skull?
Yeah?
Just to be sure.
Stomp the skull down.
I have a fall to my knees.
Okay.
Rush over to give.
Jimmer
Yeah.
rushed through the water.
Yep.
Jermison actually has.
You have a healing kit?
I have a healing potion on me.
I can stabilize them though.
I don't know if this is the same as in D&D, but in D&D, if you give somebody who's down a healing potion, it auto stabilizes them.
It would auto stabilize it.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your healing. I believe it's a d6. Also, you guys can loot the skeleton if you want.
Where is the? Oh, here it is.
I'm a
Okay.
little preoccupied right now.
Fair.
Target, select, use healer, use elixir of life.
Rolled 2 20s in that fight.
Oh,
Let's go.
there you go. You regain 6 hit points.
Fuck yeah.
Go ahead and click heal. So that means that you are no longer dying, and you're also conscious. You are still wounded. No more dyings. One less dying.
Welcome back to the world of the living, bud.
Next on to you
Uh.
go. I will say that you're also no longer prone because you stand the fuck up.
Oh, I'm in so much pain.
I feel you, big guy.
What happened? Where's
Not much. You got knocked. You tripped. That's pretty much all that happened.
I definitely did not trip.
The creature is not getting up. I am just removing conditions from it so it stops fucking.
It might be a Maple, don't you have like a healing like aura?
I used them all. I don't have any more.
Alright, then I say that personally, what Jermison is going to do during this little intermission is he's going to rest for like 10 minutes and regain his whatever they're called.
Spell slots take 8 hours to get back.
Well, then what did you say that the whole 10-minute thing was then?
Those are your
Focusing.
focus points.
Focus spells.
So your lingering composition and your counter performance, those you would
Well, I
have.
didn't even use those.
Eh.
I'd like to scold Malos for being reckless, and you should be the one that would need somebody to watch over as I hand him the elixir of life and to drink.
Are you hurt at all?
No. No one ever touched this as I.
Then.
I know what it is. I found
What?
it.
Oh,
Oh?
Gravity, it was your Inspire Courage.
That's what was destroying
Yeah.
your PC?
Yeah,
Are you
Wow.
fucking kidding me? What?
I took them off of everybody and now they're back to it's the 70 CPU.
That literally makes no sense.
Oh, on the
I
on
guess
the
they couldn't handle the neutron style.
oh yeah, on
Laser
Foundry.
loser.
If you guys watch the episode, it is all the effects are fucked.
Oh no.
For some reason, they're just absolutely fucked.
I wanna drink one of my elixirs.
Okay.
I also like to take Cordelia's elixirs and then just tell her that as long as she wasn't hurt, then I did my job.
There you go. You get 6 healing.
You
Yippee!
guys have elixirs?
You got them from the chest if you opened one up.
I don't
Do
think I
rations
know.
heal?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Not Skyrim.
Huh?
I want to eat a bunch of cheese.
I would like to consume all
Cheese
700 wheels of cheese I have in my inventory.
Does anybody have a potion?
Yeah, I can
I will,
hand one over.
I will buy it from you.
That's not necessary.
Okay.
That thing got the jump on us. My goodness.
How do I hand?
I have a thing for it, but just roll it and then remove it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Also, has Cordelia ever summoned this little dragon thing?
You would, I think you would know
knew.
about it.
Okay. Does,
Hmm.
does he have a name?
Bubbles.
I kind of came up with it's along that same. His name is Beef Wellington.
Oh my
but
god, yes.
You just
that is
call him like
Wellington?
Beef.
Oh, okay,
I'm just gonna call
Yeah.
him Beef, but
Oh yeah.
Wellington is if you want to be cool, casual guy. Beef.
Yeah. It's good to see you, Wellington, as I look over to the dragon.
Yes, of course. It's good to see you back on your feet.
Beef.
Barely.
Still back. I don't believe I met the rest of you. This dragon turns around to face you all. Hello, I am Beef Wellington. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I
Sounds like
serve
Hang it with
Lady
his staff.
Cordelia here.
Jermis is thinking to himself, you know what, I've seen weirder, and he just actually bows towards it. Hello, my name is Jarmison Ratan at your service.
It gives a bow back.
Yes, yes.
No,
What manner of creature is this?
it looks like a dragon.
That's Beef
No,
Wellington.
Orn is asking out loud
Oh,
as he's poking it with his staff.
I would appreciate you asked before poking me with your staff, please.
Hmm. Where did those mages go?
They are gone. I will say, Orn,
Yes.
I scrolled back up. You have only used your treat wounds on Isla. So
Yeah, you want to do that on me?
How
Tango
many
and
hit points do you
Mallows
have?
are not
I
immune
have
to
two.
it.
I have 2 things of wounded. I'm in lots of pain.
I have 7 HP.
You guys could also rest for the night if you wanted to.
Not here.
Okay.
Only be on the front line. Someone else be on the front lines next time.
Well, my heal spell? No, I'm out of spells.
Your treat wounds. So just the action. It would be under exploration. So actions, exploration.
Treat wounds, there it is.
Right, I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, I think all of us spellcasters are kind of out of spells. I think
Yeah.
we should probably take a short/long rest.
You would need to rest for the night for that.
Yeah.
I think me and Tego would appreciate the rest.
Oh boy, Jermison looks at the sundial on his arm. It has been an exhausting 30 minutes.
We could also see if this leads out into the lake. Like here.
It's possible. Jermison walks up behind Horn. Oh, there's a chest down there.
Well, it's up.
How big is Beef Wellington?
Wait, is that a cliff or a?
It's
Or a
it's
ledge.
climbable.
That's cool.
Oh, it's climbable.
So you could just walk across. Beef Wellington is.
With
I mean,
some
how
difficulty
tall is Beef
picking
Wellington?
up.
Is there like
chest.
I don't really know.
He's
if there's
medium
like
size.
Okay.
What on earth is this thing? And Jermison pulls out a sun lantern out of the chest.
Yeah,
What
pulling
on
it out of the
earth is
chest, you
it?
just everybody sees just this kind of dark metal lantern.
Ooh. Ah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
good, I'm not encumbered. What on earth is this? Have you ever seen this before? And he holds it out in front of Orin.
Do I know what it is?
I don't know, you're the magic man here.
I'm asking the DM.
No? I mean, it's a lantern.
That's what Orin says, though. Sure looks like a lantern.
From far away. I take a look at it. Okay, I try to recall knowledge of me.
Should I try lighting it up? I mean, I've got a torch.
It, oddly enough, doesn't open.
Oh, that's weird. It's like there's a latch, but it's like bound in space and time. Although, interesting. Oh well. He just throws it in his bag. No regard to it.
Man, I didn't even get to see it. Alright.
I mean, all of you saw him pull it out and go, "What is this curious thing?"
Can I roll to see if I know what it is?
You would need to be closer up to it, but
I fucking. I
does anybody want to check the skeleton? It's just-
I guess I'll take this skeleton.
Okay.
I
I'll work on it.
if I must.
Ooh. Ooh, what is this? I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
What the unusual PF2E
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Do I drag and drop that too, or?
Here, let me just fucking identify it.
I have a question. You said that someone I think said that they were smashing the head of the thingy.
That
Oh,
was
that's
me.
Oh,
I needed to make sure it was dead, so I smashed its skull.
does it still have like the little horn portions?
Yeah, you would have smashed the middle part.
I'm gonna pick up the horns and shove it in my bag.
Okay. I make a note of that. And Malice, you just click it, just drag and drop it into your inventory.
Where would I put it? Do I just? I'm just gonna drag and drop it.
Drag it, and it goes back. It goes into the spot.
This might be heavy.
Could have worn its
You are-
skull as like a trophy.
You are very encumbered, my guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like that thing is heavy.
Yeah, it is. That went past your bulk. You did pick up a large half plate meant for a large creature.
Let me just leave that. I'm gonna leave that. Let me put it back down.
Yo, look, I'll wear it. Yeah.
You are not a large creature, but if you want to carry it.
Here, you big guy. Take this. Oh, give it to Tego. It says in the chat. I gave
Holy
it to you.
fuck. What the
I'm
fuck?
not encumbered anymore. I
I
think.
think Tego is now.
It's okay. I can't really do much right now because I'm very hurt. I'd rather avoid fighting, so I'll stay encumbered.
Okay. So,
Am I encumbered? I'm not encumbered yet, right?
no, you're not.
I
my
am
God.
though.
How do you save your like notes so that it doesn't go away? Oh, there's a save button. I'm stupid. Don't look at me.
So do you guys want to keep moving?
I vote we take a long rest, mainly due to the fact that one, it would allow us to get our spell slots back, and two, it would allow the people who are injured to heal, because at least
Gravity, could you get closer to your mic?
No, sorry,
Thank you.
I'm not gonna repeat what I said. Anyways, I said I vote that we take a long rest. My logic behind it is that a long rest would allow Orn and I to get our spell slots back, and it would allow for the people who are injured to recover somehow.
Mhm.
At least that's how it works in D&D. But
It's
not
you
my
would
vote,
you
so.
get your level times your Constitution modifier in health back when you rest.
Oh god, how much would that give you back?
I would give you one.
I-
Wait,
Malice.
I have plus. Oh, it's right. That's my dex.
Yep.
I would get a
Like-
single health pack. Not worried.
However, you could start by doing a treat wounds on everybody that needs it.
Mhm.
Rest, and then if you still need health back, you could treat wounds again at the end of the rest.
Mm.
That's a good
Like-
thing.
Me, Maple, does agree that we absolutely need a long rest. But Orin is crazy and
Well, Orin
would like
suggested you
to
go to the
at
next
least
floor
scout
to see.
ahead.
Yeah.
So
Orin.
Orin is going to scout ahead to see.
I'll join the old man.
Orn.
There are
German is now
stairs.
calling out to Orn.
He's
Do you
dead.
wa-
I'm just
do
going to
you
have
want-
a look.
Oh wait, no, come back. Do you
Just
want
having
to be
a look.
dragging 2 corpses for the rest of this
I am
dungeon?
having a look.
I'll join Orn and
Those
Beef
corpses
Wellington will too.
Can sit over there while I look.
Apology.
Do these stairs go up
Cordelia,
or
do you mind if
down?
They
I
go
borrow Beef
down.
Wellington?
They go down.
I would say before you go on them though, you do notice they
Mhm.
go, and then it kind of takes a same kind of 6-7 foot drop at the end of it.
Okay. Orn recalls that going deeper has flood risk, so Orn will sigh. Turn back. And kind of glowers at Jermison like it's no good anyway.
I see.
We will rest here.
Jermison was about to make a freaking what is it called? Charisma check to like convince like what
Just
are you
wait
doing?
till
We do
look.
not want to be dragging 2 corpses for the rest of this dungeon.
Orn will go back to the group. Tell them that looking ahead, there is a lower level to where we are, and if he has read the signs correctly of the cave, we are at flood risk down there. So here is indeed a good place to rest if we must.
I mean, there's fresh water over there too, so you know.
Sure. All right.
Ye-
You guys are gonna rest for
Alright.
here.
Hmm.
On your character sheet, there's a little bed icon. Go ahead and press that.
Press for the neck.
Boy, oh ash.
Man, I did
Oh,
not do a lot
sick.
of XP.
A single hit point.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
No, that's a nat 1. That's
Do
a
you want to
critical
hero
failure.
point that, Orin? You do have 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the
yeah.
second one you've rolled.
What, like, you, you just, like,
Listen,
go lay
he's not on top of his game, okay?
you go to lay down and you just lay down on a fucking rock.
So I am assuming these are being rolled before the rest. So who is that first one going to?
That's
Malos or
for... we knew that one for Tego.
Okay, Tego,
I
you
have a-
regain 14 hit points.
I have a +1 in medicine. I could also help out.
I'm good on the HP now.
Yeah, go ahead and
only need
go ahead and
one.
roll a medicine check then.
All right, let's see.
Can I
Go
treat
ahead
myself? I'm trained in medicine.
That's a 10.
That does not help, but
All right.
is
Can I,
I
help
think that
myself?
doesn't belong. He points at Orson. It's like I don't think that red stuff should be coming out.
you can roll to help you help Orn with the roll. Orn, if you wanted to go again for treat wounds from Malos.
Yeah, I can.
Let's see if I could help being like this goes. Oh, never mind. It's a 12.
I can help push.
Could help push.
We're
That's
delivering
another
a baby.
success. So Malos, you regain 12 hit points.
Oh my goodness, everything's
So
better.
that's up to full. And then Orn, did you want to do it for yourself as well?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I don't even think I'm gonna need to help push at this point.
There you go. Regain 7, and then you heal.
I'm up to full.
Yeah. And then you make sure to do your spells. If you want to switch out your spells, Orn, now's the time. So when you rest for the night.
Thank you, Orn. I owe you one. I say, while falling asleep. I'm gonna go sleep in the water.
Jermison's gonna turn to Isla and he's like, "Are you all right after all this?" He looks down at her.
Didn't really get much action this time.
Well, if you want, you could take watch first, then.
Sure, I'm not tired anyway.
Alright, sounds good. And then Jermison passes out on the spot.
I imagine you just okay. It's either one of two things. You just fell backwards, stock still, or you Gmod ragdolled, like you just lost your bones, just disappeared.
I was thinking 1, but I think 2 is funnier, so we're gonna go
Like you
with
just
2.
are standing there, and I'm just like you're holding the facial expression at Isla, and she's looking up at you like, okay, and
With
then you
Jermison's
just,
guitar. He
and
plays
it's like
the
someone
one
just.
string.
It's like someone just went into slash kill and your bones disappeared from your body. Just flopped to the ground.
Can I walk up to the little fucking water over here and just like
Yeah.
face into the water? I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap in here.
Zora just drowning, quote unquote, drowning in the water, just bobbing up
I
and
look,
down.
I look like a dead body.
Yeah.
Actually, in all seriousness, the Jermison's actually gonna like take a step back. He's like, "All right, cool." And then he, do I have a camping kit? Actually,
You should have a bedroll. Everybody should have a bedroll.
he's gonna lay out
He
his
needs a bedroll when I can float on water.
Oh, Malos, did you want to check out the sun lantern, or do you want to do that in the morning?
Don't matter.
Okay.
I lost interest in it.
All right. Okay. I will say, you guys could set up watches, but nothing happens in the night.
Yeah,
People
I'd
would wake
like to
up.
talk to Isla if I can, or Isla.
Sure, yeah, you can talk to Isla.
Isla, yeah. I mean,
Isla? I don't know how to read. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I don't know how to read either.
I get a degree in
I
like a
will
couple
say
days, but I
before
don't know
you
what the
do-
fuck I'm doing.
Chance, if you need to leave, now would be
Yeah.
a decent time to.
Yeah. I will.
All right.
Oh,
See ya,
okay.
The
Chance.
session will be posted online if you need to watch what happened in the end.
Yippee!
It's okay.
Okay.
How much longer are we gonna keep going, by the way?
I have one thing I want to do.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, well.
Good night,
good
Chance.
everybody.
Everybody in the comments, type right now. Good night, Chance. If you made it this far, say good night, Chance.
Night, Chance.
Yeah, good night,
Chance.
Chance.
Wait, Chance. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Alright,
Chance.
bye-bye.
Bye. Now that he's gone,
Huh.
now the
on.
real game begins. Who wants to play Barbie's Horseback? Whatever the fuck. I don't remember what the game is called. Alright, Isla and Cordelia, go ahead.
Just kind of want to walk up and just be stick my hand out, just like a formal introduction, because I don't think we really had the chance to talk. Cordelia.
I am so sorry, but she is not. My gut reaction is to firmly shake your hand, but unfortunately, Isla's just gonna look up at you with her usual look of disdain. She's not extending her arm back at you.
I'm gonna take my other hand and like cup it, so I'm giving myself the handshake. Nice.
That sounds like something German would do.
I'm not gonna let myself get denied. You know, my feelings are hurt. You can see like her eyes kind of like swell up a little. There's tears forming. Well, it's not like I wanted to be your friend anyways. Just turns around and walks towards Malos and goes to lay in the water. Well, lay, quote unquote, when it's literally like 3 feet.
Still,
She's just gonna
fact-
soak for the
I
rest
love
of the
fact
night.
The Malus still just looks like a dead body in the water.
B. Fullington looks at you, Isla, and just shakes his head and leaves.
Do you like dead body next to him?
Yeah, I go, but I'm like facing up at the ceiling instead of like downwards.
And gets rejected and just immediately goes and cries about it.
Here, look,
Wait,
look.
is
This emote that I'm gonna send is exactly what I'm talking about. This.
Wait, is this happening before or after we've taken a long rest?
Before.
During.
During,
this is
before.
before.
Mm.
All right, so Jervison's actually not gotten to bed yet. He's just like kind of like resting in the bedroll, about to fall asleep. But he's watching this go on, and he's like, "Wow, this is Oh boy, this is not.
If Trevor looks over at Malus and Cordelia, he's gonna notice Malus just give the slightest tap on the shoulder to Cordelia, be like, "It's fine, it's fine."
It's not like I want to
And
be
he's
friends,
gonna
no.
watch both of them like face palm into the into the water, and he's gonna stick his thumb behind him. He say, "Look at these guys! Look at this!"
These guys.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong with going in water? Huh? You got something against the water.
And then he's gonna cheam on Ragdoll his face.
All right.
Anyways, he's falling asleep.
Oh.
What's Orin up to?
Orin's just kind of ignoring everyone else. He went and laid down on the ground and made himself a little cloud with prestidigitation and just kind of sighs, and eventually he falls asleep, but he's upset.
Isla,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Probably.
Besides taking first watch.
Probably just sitting cross-legged back against the wall, just like keeping an eye on, because like if I'm right here, right, I guess to move myself against the wall, I look to the right, I've got sight there. I look to the left, and I'm just kind of like looking back and forth. She will never admit it, and there is not a way that I could possibly even hint to this without saying it outright. She will never admit it, but she feels mildly shameful that she couldn't do anything in that fight. Not really out of like niceness, but just like, damn, I didn't really do anything. I just kind of sat there. That kind of sucked. And while she'll never admit it, this is her way of trying to provide something. Not for the sake of providing for others, but the fact that she can't even provide. Will she ever admit this? No. Does she look like she hates everything? Yes.
Doesn't she always look like she hates it?
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't even want to be my friend.
It's finally starting to process that I ended up riding a Minotaur for like a second there.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else people want to do with the night,
Nah, I don't have anything I don't want to.
you all wake up well rested, feeling much better from the day before. Spell slots returned. If you guys want to switch out your spells, that would be the time.
I think I'm
Does
good.
Beef Wellington go away?
No, Beef Wellington's still there, just curled up in the water with you guys.
Yippee!
Cordelia wake up with like the bags under her eyes from crying.
It's kind of puffy too. She's not making direct eye contact with anyone.
Jermison wakes up and he's like, that was a really weird. Fuck, it must have been a dream. And then he reaches into his bag and just starts eating some of his rations.
Yeah. You guys
So he
can
eats
use
a
your
ration.
rations in your bag. You do have to eat one a day, I think.
Malos, I want a 4-course meal for my breakfast.
I would try preparing using the rations the best meal I can.
Rations are like dried meat.
I did.
It's like
Trust.
it's
trust.
like it's hardtack. That's all it is.
Not
It's-
trust.
Okay, make a survival check.
Make a
That's a-
survival check to make
that's
sure you
a-
don't
that's
poison Cordelia.
That's a +1.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if my luck's with me. The luck is indeed not with me.
Damn!
Hmm.
Damn,
Huh.
you eating rocks tonight, girl.
Before I actually look at it, I was gonna be like, no, so we got it. Apologies, my lady.
Yeah, so you've made a hardtack
hard
beef
tack
jerky
sandwich.
sandwich. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the sandwich. I'm gonna
Okay.
give Cordelia the regular rations.
Malos,
At least warm it up.
With
you
what?
Hold on, let me just get my easy bake oven out of my bag.
yeah,
Orin
Malos,
uses
I'm gonna
the
give you
digestion to warm up his food.
you are temporarily fatigued,
Who is?
Malos.
What does that do?
So it's supposed to go away after a full night's rest. Don't worry about that. You have a -1 to AC and saving throws.
That's not bad.
It's gone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was just saying.
So Malos, I go Malos. Of your rations, use 2. Cordelia, of yours, use 1.
Okay.
And I'll have.
I'm not happy with the meal, but I have to do with what I got.
Yeah, I apologize.
Very pouty.
It's all we can really have right now.
Jermison's now packed up his bedroll and is now back in his bag.
I don't use the
slung over
rations.
his shoulder.
Click
Yeah,
it and then just
rations,
press E
rations.
in your inventory.
Oh, so are we supposed to have an XP? Because I have 0.
Milestone level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jermison, as you're packing it up, you find that lantern again.
Oh yeah, he pulls it out and he looks at it and he's like, I have no idea what this thing does. Oh well, and he tosses it back in the bag.
You really gonna put a lantern in your bag?
It wasn't lit before.
Fair.
And you said he couldn't open it.
Yeah, you can't open it.
And then if he can't open it, how is he gonna light it?
Do you want to look at it more?
No.
Okay.
No, okay, actually, I know. I'm not gonna be that dude. Sure, he's gonna make an occultism check on it then?
You wouldn't have to if you want to just look at it.
Yeah, he's just gonna inspect it.
Yeah, like pulling it out, looking it around.
Yeah,
like
he's like tossing it around.
8 hours ago, you were a bit
Tossing it around.
exhausted from the
Starts
fight you were
juggling
just
with it.
in. You thought of your best insult yet. But looking at this, kind of, you notice
What?
there's actually a cylindrical thing in the bottom.
Like a cutout?
There's currently something in it, but it looks like it might be able to be pulled out, or something of that nature.
By the way, during that entire encounter, I was trying to think, okay, if I hit with biting words, what am I gonna say? And I spent like 10 minutes thinking up that line. I'm like, what did your mother fuck to make you?
Your mom's the hoe!
If he got a second attack off, he would have said, well, you have a face that only a mother could love, however she left you to die in this cave.
Sure, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, but anyways, I guess he's just gonna pull out the cylindrical thing, like caution to the wind.
You kind of grab at it and it doesn't come, so you kind of just poke it, and poking it makes it come in and then out.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Pulling it
Push
out, it's a container that holds about a pint of oil.
Oh, interesting. Is it full or is it empty?
It's currently empty.
It's currently empty. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Jermison actually has any oil on him to refill the sun lantern. He's got chalk and soap. Yeah, so he doesn't have any oil. He's gonna look around. He's like, hey, do any of you have any oil on you by chance? Any of you?
Not in particular.
No. Well,
Well,
Doesn't look
Orn,
like it.
Orn looks in his material component pouch.
I
A
got
little
chalk.
bit, not a pint.
Not
Oil?
enough for a lantern.
it doesn't even have to be that much, and he shows Orin the container. Is this a small cylindrical thing? It doesn't require that much oil. You think this would be enough? Huh? Huh?
Probably.
He inches closer. Huh? Huh?
Probably not.
Alright, whatever. And he decides just to poke it back in. Well, that was,
Tago actually goes, yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
It was in
Oh.
the skeleton's armor.
Oh? Oh? Oh, he's like inching closer. Oh, oh,
Here you go.
oh, thank you. And he, so Jefferson pulls the thing back out again, and then he decides to use the oil pint and fill it up.
As you kind of fill it up, put the stopper on it, and place it back in. It lights up.
Oh,
It's similar to the torches you currently have. However, it is a little bit further.
oh, nice. So instead,
And
of
oddly enough,
the-
it's not a fire.
is it? Oh, okay. Is it like,
It's-
like a warm?
It's more like sunlight, if anything else.
Oh.
And as it lights up, you notice that along the edges there are these almost sheets, as well as a small lever or button.
Wait, around the.
Like around on the lantern at certain points there are these
Okay.
small metal sheets.
Interesting. He said there's buttons. Well, Jermison just can't let a button go unpressed. You know, he's got to press it, and he pokes it in.
You poke in the button and each of the oh yeah, you lose your hand. No.
Yeah.
Each of the metal sheets kind of wrap around and close off and then just pinpoint the light.
Oh, okay, I see. So it becomes like a flashlight.
So
It
it's
turns
like
into a lantern.
instead of a 60-foot radius, it's a 60-foot line of light. And then another 60 feet past that.
Oh, so okay, I see. It concentrates the light into one point, essentially.
Malos,
Yes.
make me an occultism check.
Bugo. Oh my god.
Let's
What
go.
are my rolls today?
Looking at it, you immediately know it. That is a sun lantern. It isn't technically sunlight, but to some creatures, it acts as a form of light that would turn an untouchable creature or an intangible creature to physically be able to be touched, such as those ghosts you saw before.
Oh yeah, the ghost that I managed to convince not to attack us.
I asked Jermison if I can hold the lantern.
You want the lantern?
Yes, actually. I'm quite familiar with this type of mechanism. I
What
think
is
we'd
it
find
then?
one down here. It is a sun lantern of sorts.
Oh, what
Not
does that
really.
mean?
Not to confuse the name with it. It is not actual sunlight, although it does have a bit of a capability per se to kind of make intangible creatures, tangible. For example, if we were to, shine it on the ghost earlier, it would have given it a sort of form.
Interesting. And you want it white?
I think I may have some uses for it. If you don't mind, of course. If not, then you can hold on to it.
Would my torch have burnt out by this point, Hazu?
I would say you would have put it out. So no, it's
Oh,
not burnt out.
I'll trade you my torch. I haven't used it.
Fresh torch.
And I'll even add in a sweet deal. I'll give you my flint and steel.
Hey yo,
that right?
deal, and he hands it over like in a heartbeat.
Alright, here you go. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Wait, hold on. I think I can just give you the.
You can drag the item onto the token.
There, I gave in the chat says give it to Jermison.
There you go.
This is
Maybe
actually very nice that the
That
system
is
does
very
this.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the system. I have a module for that.
Oh yeah, it's a nice module.
All right. Well, anyways, let's continue on. There's only one way more to go, isn't there? And he looks over at Ord. Isn't that right? The hole into the ground.
The whole
Wait, hold on. He
ground.
actually looks back. He looks back towards the puddle. Are you two? Is she dead or what's
I'll
going
go
on with
get
her?
her. Cordelia, are you up as I poke her?
Are we finally leaving this hellhole?
Yes, come along.
Unfortunately, no.
I give you my hand to get you up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Onwards.
Unfortunately,
I find a new day exciting, Lady Cordelia.
Can I also use my sleeves to wipe away any sort of crust that you may having your eyes from crying so much?
She's lying in the water. She's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Crying.
He walks closer. You awake?
I'll take the lead this time. I'm gonna use that lantern.
Okay.
before we go down,
Yes.
because these stairs lead downwards,
She
and
just ran straight back
if
to
we
you.
go further downward, we are at risk for flooding. I would remind you again to fill your air bladders.
Oh,
So I second that for you creatures.
Unless you are aquatic. You Zora can do whatever you want.
Then Jermison makes his way all the way over to the staircase, and then he does the after you. Tell us if there's water down there, and he points towards the Zora.
I'm gonna go down. Oh goodness, I went down.
Warren is also going down.
I have the lantern on me, by the way, or turned on.
do.
If it's
Or-
not water
yeah,
down there, at least he has slow fall.
Is there anything down there? Does it say?
Let me look.
There's no
forward a
water?
little bit. There's no water down here. If anything,
There's no
seems
water.
like another cave system.
Jermison just looks at the dragon who's like hovering next to him. Well, I guess if she's not dead, he decides to go down the stairs.
As you come down the
I heard
stairs,
that.
Spinach.
you see it. The cave does go deeper this way. However, here, as you kind of fall down onto this, maybe a 6-7 foot drop, just this massive metal black, purple, red door, along with this keyhole about the size of Malous's head.
Ooh.
You should put your head in there.
As much as that idea would fascinate you, my lady, I am gonna choose not to.
Whack.
And
Whack.
as you all look upon the boss door, that's where we're gonna pick up next time.
All right. Let's go.
Boss. Crying.
get it.
Dying.
You don't have the boss key though, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
can't quite go
thank
in.
you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys so much for
like and
watching.
subscribe.
Definitely
There
do both of
actually is
those.
Oh, there actually is stuff over there. Oh,
There is
I thought
stuff
it would just be a wall.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
just
it
be a
keeps going. It
wall.
keeps going.
Okay.
Mhm.
I thought you hadn't built that section yet, so I was like,
Oh no,
oh, look,
the
there's just a wall.
whole dungeon's been built since the first session.
Oh.
Yeah, Hazu likes to very much plan ahead.
We did
Well,
it.
I bet she has the whole story written already. No, just kidding.
Nobody died.
Nobody died. Two
for
of us
some
almost
reason,
died.
This motherfucker. You know what? I'm gonna do this because you guys are gonna have to come back to this door. The fucking plate on the ground.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that thing's heavy.
Also, motherfucker is not wounded too anymore. Motherfucker slept. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. It was fun.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah.
We
It was always a delight.
we will be doing, I think, we will talk about how long we will be taking off, but we are at least taking one 2-week period of uploads off. Apologies for doing that on episode 3, but me and Velvet are going to Japan, so
Ooh.
Is Japan real?
I hope so. well, we'll see you guys then.
Find out.
It was great to play with you all,
Mm.
and have a great night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Favorite this video. Remember when that was a thing?
Oh fuck.
Sponsored by Opera GX.